5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, today I'll be referring between these two representation of critics, who are also me. So let's begin. Hey. Okay, now if you two can pull yourselves together, I think we'd like to hear this disagreement you're having. Well, if this imbecile can't... Who are you calling imbecile, you upper-class trash? Hey, both of you keep it civil or I'll delete you. Fine, as long as he stays civil too, I'll agree. As long as no one talks, we don't want to ruin the magic of cloning. Okay then, so what's your problem with the novel? Where do I begin? Keep it short, the first bit ate up our time. Okay, you're right. How about you just give us our topics and we'll respond. Sounds good? Sounds good, old sport. What is the least and most interesting and stale characters? Pessimist, you first. Most interesting character? Probably Myrtle, because she had no character development throughout the entire novel. No. I think she's a very intriguing character, because out of all the characters, she showed the most defined changes throughout her lifetime and how she changed classes from high to low. Okay then, what is the most interesting character? Gatsby. Because his character development throughout the novel and ultimately character demise because he became the man he wanted and he got the consequences that he didn't foresee for the life he sought and got. Gatsby. Honestly, he was probably one of the most stale characters, but I couldn't foresee the demise of Gatsby, obviously. But he was actually the biggest stalker I've seen, making him one of the easiest and most predictable characters in the novel. He figured out what he wanted, idolized that thing, proceeded to romanticize it heavily, dream about it, think about it continuously, build it up in his mind, and drive every moment towards that thing that itself would have been honorable if he would have been driving for innovation, not for a girl he dated for a month 5 years ago. Just a driven stalker. Now, what's the stalest character to you? The Owl-Eye Man. Come on! He's the only likable character in this novel. Precisely. He's an overwhelmingly shallow or self-interested. He only seeks truth and understanding. Truly the only reason he's in the story is because we needed someone unbiased towards Gatsby that can agree with Nick at the funeral so that he could have the scene where he says it's sad that no one showed up. And as Nick said, blessed are the dead that the rain falls upon. And then Owl-Eye Man said, amen to that. Truly a stone in the rubies, the odd one out. Okay, now we need to stop. We're running out of time. I'll just say the topics and you respond with 15-second answers, okay? Okay. Most exciting or boring part, pessimist, go. In the hotel room when Tom and Gatsby are fighting, and we all hope that ultimately Gatsby will come out on top, but then was destroyed by Tom, a true low moment of the novel. Tom's party, where everyone was having a terrible time, Tom goes on a racist rant. Honestly, I hate gossip and scandals, so this was truly the worst, most boring moment, yet still important to the story. Themes. The careless rich with their old money, never learning to care about even the most sacred things as love and loss or potential loss of life. Wow, that was deep. But I'd still like to rant for a bit. May I? Taking that as a yes, okay. Everyone got what they wanted. Tom got Daisy back. Daisy got Tom to stop cheating. Nick got to write a novel. Gatsby got to live forever in the careless past by dying as if the last 5 years had never happened because no one really cared for him except Nick and Owl-Eye Man. Wilson got closure even though false. Myrtle got out of the room and got a piece. Moment. No, a hit of luxury one last time. Gatsby's father got to know his son got what he aspired for. Jordan got nothing because ultimately she didn't matter and was a side piece, so Nick wasn't always the third wheel. So be careful what you wish for. Wow, I thought I was the dark one. Is it worth reading? Why or why not? Yes. Because you can't appreciate other books as much until you've read one that you truly can't understand. Or because you always want to read it to appreciate it. Okay, can you both agree on something to end this on a positive note? F. Scott Fitzgerald really had a dark outlook on the world, especially on love, as a lot of great writers do, and psychopaths.